Hello. How are you doing? Seen over there. Hi. It's time for the hand dance. I just feel like a slow hand dance today, just, you know. How are we doing? Hope everybody is good. I would have come in like oh my goodness, the breeze is gold! Oh my goodness, there be jingles! Hang on. I have to go shut the door, it's cold! Oh my god, more jingles. Hang on, I'm not ready. I'm never ready. I'm the opposite of the Energizer Bunny. It's OMG! With the resub edge. Taro's doing horrible, how's he? Aww. But YouTube stream? Hey guys, Taro's streaming on YouTube, go have a look. Oh my goodness, it's way too soon to start yawning. Stop that. Stop that. Hand dance morning! Hello! How is ya? True Galaxy Wolf with the resub edge. Thank you so much, True Galaxy Wolf. Immediately spills all the glitter across the chat and over the table. Cracky's cat. Okay. No, none of the cats. I don't want them pooping glitter. That's not a, that's no. Do not want. Speaking of cats, during the intro, Black Cat came down from his tower and was like, "Mum, where's the food?" And I'm like, "It's on the..." Oh wait, never mind. Because it turned out Tan Cat had eaten it all. And so I put out some nums, and now Black Cat is eating off of Tan Cat's plate. It's fine. They're adorable. It's fine. They're butts. Anyways, how's everybody doing? I is not bad. Freaking out about Life in McLife a little bit, I will be honest. But that's the thing that's just, you know, on the brain pan as you do. So Tote's gonna distract myself with crafting because that's healthy. And just not think about it. Now, I have, oops, these are the cards that I made last week. Bright and colourfuls that they are. And I did share them on the Twitters. And it's asked whether or not I should add sentiments or whether or not I should just leave them. And I did have somebody say that I should just leave them. Ah! Oh my goodness. And Oi is only a test. Yes, Tarl is testing over on YouTube. Everybody should go watch. Go watch his test. It's Texas Space Agency. Hello. Welcome Raiders. How are you all doing? How was your stream? What were you working on today? I'm at the break of way too early because I'm headed to work for my best friend. Squee! I mean, boo for the being up so early, but squee for the workies. Hello, Bookie Kitties. How you doing? Team Shadowlight, how are ya? I've got glare. Why have I got glare? Something's reflecting off of something onto the TV, right onto chat, because that'd be right. Right, so you know what? I'm going to put chat on the other side. Oops, on the other side. TV, hello. Please. Please. There we go. Very slowly. I'm going to shuffle you guys over there. And I'm going to shuffle the stream replay over there. Oh, that's trippy. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. That looks wrong. That looks wrong. It's fine. Thank you for the shout out, Taro. Dime Duchess, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. Texas Raid! Remember the Alamo. I know a little bit kind of what that is now. I've been watching the show Timeless with my mum, and there was an episode on that. Because I'd heard of that before, but I didn't know what it was, so I kind of get it a little bit better now. So, yes, I know what you're talking about. Yay! How many you remember the Isle of May? I mean, I'm not American. So, yes. Well, the disco thing said you'd sleep till Thursday, but have you see you sooner? Oh no, for Geek. For Geek, I would. I was so, like, Monday night, I didn't really sleep. Brain place, not good. And so I stayed awake out of anxiety and I couldn't get my brain to shut up. And so yesterday I was like, you know when literally like your eyeballs feel like they're gonna fall out of your head? Yeah. It was like that. And I was sitting at the computer and I was like looking at all my stuff and very slowly starting to get set up, and I'm just like, oh, I'm too tired for this. So I took off yesterday, but then I was hoping to be back for Geek on Thursday, but I was hoping to be back for Creates today, so yes. Any other like I said, oh yeah, totally, yeah, we totally do, yep. I don't know, I haven't. I could. There's plenty of room there, so you know, I could totally. I mean, there has been a long-standing thing between myself and a couple of other people in chat, namely Dale and Rita, of like, you know, Aussies and Texans are basically cousins. So, yes. There is a lot of overlap. There's a shocking amount of overlap there between Aussies and Texans. It's fantastic. Also, speaking of Texans, obviously, I went and lurked in your stream the other day. Actually, no, I did end up talking to you, didn't I? I said hi. And seeing all of your like camera angles and stuff for your blacksmithing. We call it blacksmithing. Metalworking. You were working on your leaves. I know you're working on your leaves, and which is very cool, by the way. That's very cool. And yes, I was very interested in watching you work on that. You came by, I know. I was thrilled. Aww. Have a butt heart. Actually, no, we're calling it an Aussie heart now. That's right. Somebody made the. I've been joking that this is a butt heart, because I know for you guys it's upside down. Because I can't. It's too painful to go do that. So you know it's upside down because of that way. But then somebody said, no, it's an Aussie heart. It's upside down. And I'm like, oh yeah. So there we go. Have an Aussie heart. Quick reception, quaking on screen chatting, and quaking on phone yelling at me to wake up. Oh, yes, right. I'm like, wait a second, I haven't yelled at you today. So many leaves. It's the biceps, I know. You know, I wasn't sure whether or not I should say it or not at the time, but apparently I'm going to say it now here. I'll be, you know, honest. I happen to think that you're a very good-looking gentleman. That's just, you know. I'm very biased, though. I'm very biased because, you know, the hat and the flannel and the beard and just, yes. That's a look that I very much appreciate. But yes, blacksmithing, yes, metalwork, Looking getting some leggings. I'm thick and it has been too long since I've been recognized for my real assets. You can totally get like jeans printed leggings. So they could still look like jeans, but they'd be toit. I love that alarm. So thanks. You're welcome. I don't, you know, I don't want it to be creepy. I don't want to, you know, make anybody uncomfortable or nothing, but it's true. I'm just saying. Anyways, I think you could. Wait, what? Wait, does Chica the Wolf also have the Wait a second. How many hat-wearing, bearded, plaid flannel wearers have we got in here? I know I want the TikTok things. You shop on it. Wasn't there a thing to people were using bras or something, like padded bras, in the back? That's not a bad use for a padded bra. I can't do that. I can't do that. I don't know, I just heard comments. Well then, you're totally awesome too, Galaxy Wolf. Absolutely. Everybody gets compliments today. Except QuirkyBot, obviously. Because QuirkyBot is a butt. So yes, cards. I think I'm gonna possibly leave these sentimentless. Sentiment-free? Void of sentiment? That makes it sound very dark, doesn't it? It is void of sentiment. I'll put that on the listing. It's when I put them up on the shop. It's a bright, colourful rainbow cards void of sentiment. Wow. That took a turn. But anyways, so that's there. I have those. They still need to go up in the shop. I haven't done that yet. The fuck was that? I'm just gonna have to check on things really quick. Hold that thought. Not my door, so it's fine. Carry on. Certain a fabric that puts tension in the right direction, plus a piece of the middle is basically a song called Wedgie. That sounds horrifically uncomfortable. There's just a something for it. Oh gosh. That just that the wedgie though. No. I don't know how people stand it. Good on them, I guess, but like, yeah, I don't want to permanently feel like I'm being flossed. That's not, Nope. Anyways, I go to do some crafting, apparently. So I have those. I have stuff and things. There's too much stuff and things. I still have all of these to do stuff. With the inking, I should do something with these and like finish them off. I did have a couple that I stamped. There's the ones that I stamped. They're at the back. And they did this kind of weird, more so this one. I mean, it did happen on both, but more so on this one. That where I stamped it, I don't know whether or not you guys are going to be able to see it or not, but like there's the black stamping, and then you can sort of see like around the edge. There's like it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like there was moisture in the black ink that's kind of wicked out or something. I don't quite know what's happened there. It's fine. It looks good. I'm not against it. I just don't know Like, this one did the same thing, but not as much. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know what happened there. Anything like this is the first best fashion that has made women uncomfortable. Oh god, no, this shit's been going on for centuries. Things using the language stream has been running them for each other. Just about to make it to the oh god. Fundraiser for May 11th. I'm gonna put on a pair. Wait, fundraiser? What? Also, hi Simon. What? Sorry, what? What did you miss? Or not miss, as the case may be. A watercolor bleed of it. Yeah, kind of. I just heard that thunk again. Must be something going on outside. That's great. Ah, thank you. It makes it look handmade instead of a printer. Yes, which is nice. I do want, you know, it to not look like I just printed it out on my printer, which would be impossible for it to look like it's printed out on my printer because the only colour my printer has at the moment is yellow. So, it's fine. Came in and you were talking about... Oh yeah, we were talking about G-strings. And how I'm not particularly a fan of them. Personally, like, no, I'm not a fan of wearing them. If other people want to wear them, go for it. Heading out, lots of love. Bye, G! Catch you later. Have a good day at work. Or at least have a not shit day at work. Okay, so I need to do something with these. And I'm kind of thinking like similar to what I've done there already. With the flower. And probably the thinking of you, or possibly something else, I don't know. Mix and match. These are a fundraiser for more shop tools. Oh! Cool. How is getting it done by the 11th realistic? Like, where are you at? Really high quality waxness on Twitch. I am not one. I actually hammer in the errors to make it look handmade, and throws when it's all like a hammer never touched it. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't. Yeah, if I'm buying something handmade, I want it to sort of look and feel like it's handmade. I don't want it to look like crap, you know. But I don't want it to look so perfect that it looks like a machine could have done it. I think if you're tasting cotton, then you're having a good night with Finky. Oh no. Anyway, hi. How are y'all doing? I'm gonna have a beverage now. Beverage is good. Exclusive for you things. Good on you. Yee! Hype! Hello there, Sect. How you doing? 69 sold, 32 made, 47 work in progress. Sweet! That is awesome. And do you have a, like, what's the goal? Like, how many, is it just like as many as possible, or is there a particular number you want to get to? Hi Simon, hello there. Everybody is good, it's shiny. Shiny times. Now, do I want to make those, or... Because I have the Technique binder still. And I was watching some of them the other day. Oops. Oh, come on. I'm very glad I didn't hit the camera then. It was so close. I may just say that as a matter of fact. Yeah? Power to you, if you weren't being sarcastic. If it's a normal thing for guys to mix these odds. It's not. But like, I don't judge. If you like a thing and doesn't hurt anyone else, then fucking go for it. Get myself out to make a... Ooh! Cool. So you're two-thirds? Ish. A little bit over two-thirds. Exciting. With a week to go here in the future times. Need that label on there. So, technique binder. I've done most of it. Like if we were to actually count out, you know, the number of thingos, I've done most of it. But there's still a whole bunch that I haven't done. Paste techniques. Which I don't think I watched. Did I watch the thing for this? I can't remember. I think I did. I think part of the reason I keep putting this section off is because I know that it's going to take time to dry. It makes me feel pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually done. I'm going to take my anvil on field red. Is that a thing? I'm assuming there's like portable anvils. I'm just picturing like the really giant, like old, you know, like the Minecraft one. It's, you know, giant fucking metal not really moving it about. Probably not taking that one out and about. So I have the paste. I have the... what's this bit? Oh, gel press. Why did I... oh, that's right, because the other sections were weird. So we've got... wait, no. What was that? Didn't I just have a section that I hadn't done? There. Nouveau drops. And paste. Hang on. Let's write this down somewhere. That and pencil. Okay, so Nouveau, paste, spray, which is the bit I'm currently on, pattern paper, foiling. I mean, I could. Get the rest of those done. A couple of them I'd kind of... it's not that I'd already done them, it's that I already had pieces that would work for that. Foiling, more foiling, embossing I've already done. Watercolour, which I do have the box out for. Washi tape is done. Flocking. Very important L. Gilding flakes, which I don't really have. And then distress crayons, which I definitely don't have. I don't have gilding flakes. I've got foil. Might be able to do that with the foil that I have. It's not gilding flakes, but it would give the same look. We have a portable envelope. Oh shit! Mine is like 60 kilos for 45 and wooden chat. Holy shit! That thing weighs as much as me. I can listen to. Oh, there you go. Maybe 12 kilo. That's a little bit more reasonable for lifting. Gosh. I could do do the pattern paper one because I'm lazy and that will probably give me the most progress for the least effort. Stamping, die cutting, embellishments, pastes. Crackle paste. I have crackle paste. Somewhere. Stenciling. A frame. Choose a neutral cardstock and die cut it using the frame. Add pattern paper behind it. Oh right, yep, okay. Embossing and strips. Could totally do all of the above and get an entire page done. An animal should weigh at least as much as a small woman. Well, yours weighs as much as a big woman, so I guess I'm big. Anyway, ideally more than the blacksmith here. Ah, yes. Unless you can smite against the bed. True. Yes, and you do want a good woman that can take a good bang. I mean, a good anvil that can take a good bang. Working with horseshoes and copper parts, that thing's really hurt. Oh, wow! 192. That's nuts! Oh, that is so cool. Okay, to pattern paper, I need to acquire some. And it's okay, I have plenty. It's just not in here with me, it's in the other room. I need somewhere better to put that folder. We'll get there. Let's just... I'm kind of hoping, because I know that I had one paper pad that I'd started using, it was a purple one, and I'm hoping it might be near the top so I can just grab one of the loose sheets. Because I know I had leftover pieces that I didn't end up using at the time. Oh, there it is. Oh, I do. Yay, thank you, past me. Let's go with... oh, this one. I didn't know which one it was, I just grabbed one at random. I have... it's stripy. I have blue stripy. Yay! Lady, we share a latitude, they do down there. Oh, I have no doubts. I have no doubts at all. Tougher, even. I'd know a Texan lady, and holy shit, if I had an ounce of the strength that she had. Fuck. So, quick to load emote when I should have had it 5 years ago, but... this part of Texas, living is strong and it's good looking and it's above average. Ah. This thing over a horse comfortably, not cause the horse much issue, and still be useful for fixing pots and pans, and the occasional horseshoe, not the heavyweight use. Yeah. Agricultural sciences world, we actually flip flop with y'all. Winter's your summer, so we can put them here and yeah. Yeah. It's fascinating how much, like, you know, there's a lot of similarity, and then in its actual, like, physical world, wow, word so great. We're complete opposites. It's weird and awesome and fascinating and cool. Choose a pattern paper and a stamp. Stamp directly onto the pattern paper. Cut out stamp or use a coordinating die. I have a stamp in the immediate vicinity. I also have a blue ink in the immediate vicinity. So, let's put those two things together. Also, am I going to need... don't know. Actually, no. Embellishments. Pastes and crackle paste. So that one I might need one. Stenciling. So 2, 3, 4, maybe 4. I'm trying to work out how much I'm going to need to cut this. It's kind of looking like not a whole lot. How far are you from Perth? Oh no, I'm in Perth. I are here. Not like fully the CBD, like not literally in the city, but you know, Perth Metro. Also work with UNE enamel. UNE, University of New England. That's perfect. Oh my god, we're totally perfect. Yes. There's debates over what we'd, you know, I meant to like to call ourselves or whatever. Like if you're from Texas, then you're Texan. If you're from Perth, then there are debates about this. Pertherans, Perthites, Pertherites, Bogans. Depends on which part of Perth you're from, I guess. Same latitude, but different coast of it. Oh shit, yeah. Because how far from the nearest ocean beach are you? Because I could basically drive west and get to one in about 15 minutes. 15, 20 minutes. You say, I have a shit. Yes. That's all we should need, really. You know, I should have done that the other way, but that's okay. We'll make it work. I just want to take this edge off of there. Just means you're a Perthon. God damn it. Me, 12 hours going 75 miles an hour. Oh damn. Yes. So yeah, just a slight difference. Slight coastal difference there. Just a bit. I'm just going to take that down to a half a sheet. Because then I can use that other strip bit for the cutting out bits that we're about to do. Also, I keep it's my trimmer there. I keep it on a hook against the wall behind my chair here because that's all the space I have for it. And quite early this morning, and when I say early I mean like 3:30 this morning, I heard an almighty crash. And was woken up and was freaking out. And I came running out and I saw it on the floor. And I immediately yelled at Tankat because, you know, there was a decent chance it was his fault. And then I realised he wasn't anywhere near the craft table. And it was just that I used one of those sticky hooks, one of those, you know, removable sticky hooks. That had come off. It had completely, and it wasn't like it was like pulled off, like it's not like Tank had to go up there and like pulled it off or whatever. It was like it had lost its stick. And I was just like, oh, okay then. I sorry, Tankat. So it's back now, except I think it's in a slightly different spot because I think my chair's hitting it when I move it around. So 3 hours away from the ocean, taking a scenic route. Oh, 9:30 km. Well, either way, a really fucking long way. Thanks for 8 half of it. Wow! Cyclops. Dun dun dun. Guts told, guts told. Shots fired, shots fired. Okay, so is that gonna? Whoops. Is that gonna fit? Oh yeah, that fits there fine. So the first one, stamping. I'm gonna stamp the thing, and then we're gonna cut out the thing. Hopefully. A bit of that. And for the sake of variety, a little bit of that. There we go. I love these inks. I love these inks so much. They stamp so good. I would like all of the colours. You can't have all of the colours, but I would like all of the colours. Right now I have two. I have purple and I have blue. And then... Now I'm really crap at fussy cutting. It's something that I try to not do very often because I don't consider myself very good at it, but for the sake of my examples, we're going to do it. I keep seeing, people keep saying that if you have a pair of spring assist scissors, that can be better for doing fussy cutting with. I don't have a pair of spring assist scissors, so I am using what I have. I'm not going to worry about the little... Is it a tail on a butterfly? It's not the tail, it's the end of the body. It's the butt. I'm not going to cut around the butt. Let's just do that, so I'm not having to contend with the entire thing. Just going to come in like that. And just kind of round it all off so it's smooth-ish. Excuse me, spring scissors. Yes, you can get scissors that have a spring basically in here. And so what it does is when you are cutting, because applying the force down with your hand is not too bad, but opening it back up again can mess with your hand, so they actually have scissors that have a little spring to open them back up again. It's meant to help you not get like cramps and RSIs and stuff like that. Now if I was someone who was more prone to doing fussy cutting, then I would think about getting a pair, but meh. Oh god, there be raiders! Panic! Oh my goodness. Hang on. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Hang on. Huh. I got 300mm thick steel with a hammer and a hand-forged how do you make something else that's also... Ooh. I wonder how cardstock would go with big cut with that. It's like semi-monocle, taking backups. Give him a monocle and stick it over his fake eye. So where's what? Can't you forge one? Forge your own spring. God, good gosh. Is that a thing you can do? I don't know. Daily Chronicle, a little game of Helly with the raid. Go raid. Power Raid comes to raid for crafty delights. Helly Daily Raid. Hello. Joshua, good time zone. Welcome in. Welcome the raiders. Hello peeps. How we all doing? How was your stream? What were you playing today? Tell us all about it. Give us the deets. How is ya? Hope everybody is well. Welcome to all of the Raider peeps. For those who haven't met me before, I nearly said I'm Craigie17. I'm Craigie Creates, hello. I'm both, strictly speaking. Yes. This is my second channel, where I do the craftings. Did I just stick with the 2 or should I do one more? I should do one more, just to fill it out. Just for the sake of completeness. Which I puts it over is entirely up to him, monocles have the advantage of being reversible. What if it's a prescription monocle? Then surely it would be recommended to wear it one way or the other. Can you get... Is there a bifocal... No, wait. Is it called... No. What's the one where it's got... Where it's reading at the bottom and then regular at the top? One of them. You couldn't have one of those upside down. There's going to be a third one of 69. Oh god, no. No. No, that's the name of my secret OnlyFans. I mean, what? Nothing? I don't have a secret OnlyFans. I keep joking that I'm gonna make one and then I just don't. I should for the meme though. That's funny. It's time for me to see it. Hey, fantastic, Jane. Thanks for everything you do. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate your face. I hope you have good sleeps. I hope you make all of your goals with your leaves and your tools and whatnot. Please do go and chuck Text and Space Agency a follow if you haven't already. They do metalworky, blacksmithy stuff, and I'm probably being really offensive saying it like that, but yes. It's true, it's not a secret at all. I mean, what? Nothing? Secret OnlyFans? Yeah, very public OnlyFans, yes. It's fine, it's fine. What it is that I keep threatening to make one, and I keep saying that I will call it Crackie's Pussy and just have pictures of my cats. Which I totally should. Oh, you nailed it. Yay! I don't know, what it is, I know you're leaving, but what it is like, I know that there are certain things where like people get really like uppity about it, like you should never call a chef a cook and vice versa, because they're like different or whatever, you know, that, and things like that, and so I didn't want to say metalworking if it's meant to be blacksmithing, or whether there's any kind of like distinction there that I'm not aware of. I didn't think there was, but what the fuck do I know? He works hot metal with his bare hands and his jeans. What? Anyway, move on. Bye, Texan. Can't say this, I never did it for health reasons. That's not for learning theory. Oh shit, yeah. I could never do it. Doesn't mean I don't love watching it. It's cool. Or really the opposite of that. It's very hot. Anyway, man, because carpet matches drapes and it's just rooms with matching fabrics. Oh, yes. Now you're talking. Oh, I hit metal with a hammer. There we go. That's all we need to know. There is metal, and there is hammer, and there is heat, and there is sexy hat. Got it for yeah. That would not be safe. It's caveman's work. But I don't. Bye! Have good sleep, sis. Thank you for coming and hanging about. Die cutting. Okay, I need to get a die out. Because I put them all away because I was trying to be all like neat and stuff. Plus Tancat kept knocking them onto the floor, which was really pissing me off, so... Die cutting box is heavy. I just need a little one. Oh, the paw print. Yes. Yes. Oh, actually, the other paw print, because it has layers. Get tired fast, it says on heat severely aggravate. Yeah. I had a friend in high school who, about was a little bit into like the last year of school, and it had sort of been like getting worse for a while, and then like actually got diagnosed, like, because this was in 2006, and I don't know when the, you know, how long like chronic fatigue has been a thing. But at the time it wasn't, it didn't seem very well understood, at least by the people in her life, and everyone just kept telling her to get more sleep. That she was just, you know, oh, she's just stressed about school and you're just doing too much and blah blah blah, and just, you know, to get more sleep, you'll be fine. And then it just got worse and worse and worse, and she finally went to the doctor and they're like, yeah, you've got chronic fatigue, and it's like, oh. Yeah, no, it wasn't the lack of sleep. She's not just stressed about school and all that kind of shit, like, it's actually science. And what else has layers? Ogres! And onions! And cake! Onion cake! Wait, no, what? I has a die. And it has paper on it. And I'm going to take a little snippy off of there like that, like so. And I'm going to come in with the die. I'm going to hope that I have enough shims and whatnot, because I was doing embossing. Oops. Oh, dang it, I was really hoping to keep all of the pieces in the... Well, that didn't work at all. I feel like a trying though. Okay, so what I want to do here... I think actually I want to keep that bit. I mean, I could keep both. Do I have room for both? Yeah, I can make that work. A little bit of adhesive. Made the side effect of my diabetes has marginally improved over the last 4 years, but probably not improved enough for me to hold it. Ah, fuck. That sucks. I didn't actually realize that that was that those two things were related. I can sort of see how that would make sense, but not something that I'd ever realized. What the heck just happened there? I had a goopy. Must have been just a little bit of glue that got stuck in there, which is fine. Oh, I should have used that for the... dang it. I just thought to myself I should have used that for just like putting the pieces together. You know what, it doesn't really matter. I'll just go with close enough. I was going to line it up all neat and stuff, but meh. It does not need to be that fancy. Because it is just basically like a sample piece. I'm still going to put them down in the right order though, just so that the pattern matches. Because that is what I'm doing this bit of the book for. I did not leave myself quite enough room there, but that's right. It's fine. Oops. That'll do. She's good enough. So then we put that to the book. You know what I should have done? I should have done one of the ones that needs drying time. I should have done like the pastes one or something and then left that to dry, done this, and then like... I still could. I could do that. Embellishments. Choose a pattern paper with elements on it, flowers and leaves, etc. Cut them out and create a collage and use them as is. I did kind of forget about that bit when I picked out this piece of paper. Can we maybe use the stripes to our advantage? What's that bit there? Could I do something with that maybe? Just for the sake of being really lazy and not having to go get another sheet of paper. Actually, what I do, hang on. I do have under here, because a couple of weeks ago I was having a bit of a play late one evening and I was like, I need some pattern paper and I'll just do some sets or something, and then I end up with fucking Christmas. So I have Christmas pads, which most definitely have elements of stuff. Could use that one. Would that fit? Probably just. Kind of. Not really, but... God knows I'm not going to use that for anything else. What's on the back? Oh, that's a good one though. What's on the back of that one? That's also a good one. Yeah, fuck it. That hurts my soul, that does. Leaving that there like that, partially cut out, that hurts my soul. Right, haven't cut yet, so I check them out, and oh my god, I have labeled the back for it. Yes! Oh yeah, oh yeah. Squee! Oh, that's awesome! I don't remember which ones exactly you ordered, but either way, exciting! Oops. I shouldn't be trying to cut that way, that's the opposite way. There we go. Thanks for the handwritten note. Oh, that's, yes. You're welcome. I've done that with every order so far. Because it's just like, you know, you guys have gone to the effort. Is that the right, that doesn't feel like the right wording, but anyway. You know, you guys have made the purchase and I appreciate the heck out of your face. And I, you know, a little note in there just to add a little bit of fun and whimsy. Why the fuck not? There's a Euros card with a teal top in that. Oh, that's right. Yes. It does remembers. I'll have to look up to see when it was that you bought it, because I was curious to know how long it took to get there. Because I think so far it's been averaging about a month. To most people, so except for the Aussie ones obviously, but like internationally. Yes. Yeah, I can't get into the bin. I put the book on the top of the bin, that's not going to be helpful. Let's put that up. Put that up there. There we go. Paste, some crackle paste. Use pattern paper and a stencil. Optional if using clear paste. Buy crackle paste, remove stencil and let dry. I knew I was going to have to get the pastes out. Stenciling. Using ink blend over top onto stencil into the pattern paper. Use. Use a frame. Oh yes. You know what? I could totally... Oh man, I should have planned ahead. I totally could have used that other piece. This piece. I should have cut that out of there and done it that way, because then I could have just used the circle. Oh well. Oh wait, I'm doing that the wrong way. That wouldn't have worked anyway, so never mind. Where did I put the... Oh, there. Not sure because I haven't been home in 3... Oh! Well, that's not going to narrow it down for me then. Whoopsie days. My die shifted. Shit. I'm literally just using this to cut a circle. Oh, actually, I'm totally going to cheat. I'm going to use that as a stencil. For the other bit that I need a stencil. Oh, it shifted the other way. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Getting real snuff and tired of my PO box when we sent an email about animated first. Yes. Right there with you. I actually asked the guy, the post office guy, to whether or not I could opt out, and they're like, no, because it's government, and you know, we're a government entity and we have to pass it. And it's just like, yeah. And I did say to him, like, I realise it's not your fault, but, you know, I do actually have a home address. Like, I'm already getting all of this shit at home. I don't need to drive out here to get it from my PO box as well. You get that much, get notification and stuff. Yeah, they really need to step up their game with that. Because, like, it'd be way more efficient that way. There we go. I have a circle. Yay. Embossing strips. Choose a pattern paper. Cut it into strips. Glue onto each card with space in between. Alright. I should do this on my trimmer really, but I can't be asked, so we'll just go for slightly wiggly strips. That'll be fine. It used to be that we wouldn't get, I mean, for PO boxes there would still be notifications and stuff, but it used to be that parcels would be, you wouldn't get anything. You had to pay for tracking. Tracking was extra, you had to pay for it, and it's like, do you not fucking realise that it literally makes your job easier to have tracking on everything? Because then you can fully automate the process. Like, it's all my years of complaining about getting the "sorry we missed you" card in the mail. And then they finally just went, yeah, we're going to make all domestic parcels have tracking. And, you know, mobile number, and then we'll just, like, text. Like, you know, there are days that I get to the post office within 10 minutes of getting the text message saying that I have the parcel at the post office. They haven't even sorted it yet. It's like, how did we take this long to get to here? Rather than the whole, you know, postie writes out a card and puts the card in the mailbox and then takes it back to the post office and then it has to be sorted and then they have to write up the card. If it's not one where the postie does it. That's something that mine was doing. To one of the ladies there, the parcels would all come back to the post office, and then the lady would have to sit there and write all of the cards out, and then they'd get sent out like the following day or whatever, and it's like, that's bonkers. What an ungodly amount of unnecessary work. So for all of my years of complaining about Ozpost, at least they appear to be improving. Oh, that piece isn't going to be long enough. That's not. I might be able to use it on the other side. It's not going to fit either. Oh my god. And heaven forbid I just use a piece that doesn't fit. Can't have that. Oh my god. I just got adhesive on my tile. Well done. Well done. That'll do. I didn't need to be that particular about it, but I was, so there. Actually, speaking of the post office, I had stupid Australian robot tell me this morning that I've got a delivery coming today, and I'm like, wait, what? I've got 2 Amazon parcels on the way, and one of them's coming from the US, so I'm not expecting that to get here for probably another 2 weeks or so. And then the other one, it said it had an estimated delivery of the 10th, I think? May the 10th? But like next week. So either way, was not expecting... wasn't expecting anything. And so I had to go look up on my Amazon what it was, and I was like, holy shit, it's a week early. Because it's the, not the US one, the US one's still ages away. Now, speaking of embossing, one of the things here says to do embossing on it, which they're talking about the heat embossing, but totally to actually dry emboss these as well. Do I have a... Where are those embossing foils I was using the other day? Ah, there they are. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to run the stripes opposite way to what they're running on the paper, so the wiggly lines are going to go across. Now this isn't actually in the folder, but I do have one spare space there that I can just slip that into. Oops, hang on. What's the sandwich for this again? Can I just get away with doing it that way? Doesn't feel like it. No, that didn't show up. Shim, 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 shim. Ah, did it. So now we have stripy stripe with wavy lines. Yay! I'm just going to slip that in up on the top there. Now, pastes, stenciling, and embossing. Now the stenciling one's kind of easy because... Oops. That's what I kept this little piece for. I can totally just... That's gonna go around the edges though. Do I care? Not really. I'll just go for that again. Maybe I need to get a better white ink than this. Or possibly I just need a re-inker, because this is dry as. You can see it a tiny bit. That's pretty crap though. I'm just going to flip that over and hope that the ink doesn't transfer too much. It shouldn't, but you never know. I'm just going to do the same thing with this black ink, which is going to show up quite a bit better than the white one did. Although actually getting it into the... 'cause this is clearly not a stencil, it's just a die cut, so getting it into like the edges is a bit harder because it's thicker than a stencil would be. That'll do. fuzzy around the edges, I don't care. It's literally just to demonstrate the technique, which it's done, so that's fine. Stenciling is that one. Hopefully I can get it in there without smearing it. A little bit, but it doesn't matter. Pastes and embossing. I need to get the embossing folder out. Embossing box. I need to take a quick break, actually. Where'd the sleeve for that go? There it is. I'm going to take a quick break. Stand up and stretch and walk about and whatnot. And I might... Do I want to do watercolour or do I want to do pastes? Maybe I should set up the pastes and then do the watercolour, and then maybe by the time I get the watercolour done, the pastes will be done. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, it's going on break. Shall returns. Hi, Jackie. Bye, Jackie. Sorry if I missed you. Have good sleeps. But yes, fuck the news. Although, let's be fair, it's not the news's fault. It's the shitty people who do things that other people need to know about. Oops. I just realised a whole bunch of embossing folders apparently gravity checked sometime in the past. But they're here now and it's fine. Let's put that over there. And actually I'll put the rest of that pile over there too before it slips, because it totally will. Okay, embossing folders are out of the way. Embossing powders need to be in the way, so let's grab that while I'm standing up. Also, it turns out that a beverage mixture of half Pepsi Max and half sugar-free Pasito is actually really yummy. Just in case anybody needed to know that. Hello, Ivana B! How doings? Come here, trolley. What are you stuck on? Just doesn't want to roll up over the rug today, apparently. Awesome. Scrap paper, scrap paper, scrap paper. Scrap paper. Now, I don't have a stencil out at the moment. Where's the stencil box? Yay, it's the one at the top for once. Holy shit. And I'm going to go with this one because it's on top. Lovely. Probably not super a lot of point to doing the powder on this one, but I'm going to do it anyways. It's a good habit to be in. Embossing ink. Hopefully that will go up through there. Should be fine. And then, what colour? Yeah, I have a blue. Ooh, I have a blue with glitter. We'll go with this one. The colour will probably match a bit better for as much that we're caring about that. I mean, just because we're doing a little sample piece for a thing that's going to go in a book that only I'm going to see doesn't mean we need to not have a matching colour. Like so. Well, I definitely got on the paper at least. Oh dear. Oops. It's fine. Now, where's my heat gun? Very seriously, where is my heat gun? What the fuck? Oh. Apparently at some point it gravity checked. That's definitely not where I leave that normally. There we go. Found it. It fell down the back of my shelves. I'm just going to hold that up over there. Away from the microphone, hopefully. A bit. Now I do actually have a clothes peg that I have for doing embossing with normally, but there isn't anywhere on this that I can actually put the clothes peg and not fuck it up, so... Lovely. I get it all. I did get it all. Awesome. And that colour definitely goes with that quite nicely because it's quite a grey shade of blue. And then pastes. So put away, oops, that box. And we open this box. The box of pastes and waxes and butters and other miscellany. I do have all of my Nouveau drops / equivalents, which is also its own section in the book that I haven't done yet. Where's my list? So pattern paper is about to be done. Pastes maybe. Sprap? What the heck is sprap? Spray. There we go. Now I do have this stuff. Decor Crackle creates fine crackle effects. Used directly on dry paint surface. I think it has to go over paint. Used as a layering agent between acrylic paints to create a weathered or aged finish. Fill the surface with all-purpose sealer after applying a base colour. Apply a thick, even coat of Decor Crackle, allow it to dry. Apply a contrasting top colour for the cracks. And dry is exposed to base colour. Yeah, I think that's going to be a bit too high basket for what I'm trying to achieve here, so let's just go with stencil butter, which is basically a paste. Although I do have the... I do have the wax instead, which would also give us the same, like, don't remind me what to do kind of deal. I'm not very good at using this stuff. It's not bad if you try and use it as a paint, but... ah, fuck it. Use the same stencil again. Let's bring in this piece of paper here for the sake of having something there. Thankfully I wore my craft pants today, so don't have to worry about that. I'm just going to use a little bit of tape. Just to hopefully stop that shifting too much. And hopefully the little piece of card underneath won't move either. Now, I really shouldn't be doing this with my bare hands, but I am, so there. I don't know whether that big blob of dark blue in the side there is just... I think it's just where things have like settled. I wonder if Ivana's still here. Ivana B, it's blue and shiny and squishy. Oh, stupid Australian robot stinging at me. It's fine, I know. I checked my thing that's meant to be at the post office. And as of like 3 minutes before I checked it, it was back at the post office. So that's all that the stupid Australian robot's going to be telling me. I wasn't really planning to go like super thick with this, but that actually might look kind of better. Plus it'll be a bit easier to apply. I can just kind of get a little scoop of it on my finger there and just kind of push it into the spaces. Oh, I can really go for it, get it nice and thick. Actually, that could give it some really cool dimension. Let's just go for it nice and thick. Now there's totally going to be spots that I miss, which is totally fine. I'm not bothered. This is just a sample piece for my technique binder. So if it looks a bit spaz, it really doesn't matter. Don't know why pushing it in the other direction made it come up so shiny just then, but I'm fine with it. Now, this is... it does say it's a wax, but it is water-based wax. So hopefully what I just put all over my finger will come off with some water on a paper towel. And it is. So that's good. Very glad I didn't bother with nail polish today. I don't need to buy viewers, I have the best ones here already. So fuck the fuck off. this off of here before it dries. I should probably go and chuck the stencil in the sink. Ooh, that's fun. Also, I'm not wearing a crafting shirt. I should most definitely go and change. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that on screen for a second. I'm gonna go chuck this in the bathroom sink. And I'm just gonna change really quick, so just hold that thought. Okay, stencil is in the bathroom sink with some water just to kind of soak a little bit. I did like rinse it off, but I guess some of it's already started to dry, so I'll just leave that to soak for a bit. Gravity check. It's fine, it was just the binder. Okay, so back to the pattern paper page, which is now done. Oh no. Oh, stop that. Yes, pattern paper page is now done, except for this one, which I will give some time to dry before I slip it in there, because I don't want it smudging all over the place. Normally, oh my god, look at my finger. I did try to wash it off. Normally this stuff sort of dries slash sets reasonably quick, but I did put it on kind of thickly, so I'd rather just give it a minute to do its thing. Okay. Pastes. Where are the pastes? The paste techniques. Here we go. I think for this one I'm going to use the stencil butters. But I think that's going to be closest to what we're sort of going for, I think. Oh, actually no, hang on. I've got texture paste. Oh, I can totally use texture paste. Water-based, non-toxic, most surfaces, paper, cardboard, glass, blah blah blah. Use with acrylic colours to create colourful texture effects. Colours can be applied after texture paste is dry, or mix in beforehand. Drying time from 2 hours to 24 hours, depending on the thickness. Yeah, this is what I should have started with. but it's fine. Okay, smooth application. Lay a stencil over top of your cardstock. Apply paste and smooth it out for an even layer of stencil, blah 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 blah. Does this stuff dry clear? Create texture, gives 3D effect, waterproof finish, add faux elements. I'm sort of working on the assumption that it's going to dry white. Because it says to use with acrylic colours, and you wouldn't mix with an acrylic colour if it was going to dry clear, I wouldn't have thought. I have not used this before, apparently. Oh my goodness, it's like meringue. Does it? Ooh. Doesn't smell like meringue though, it smells like paint. Let's just put that down there like that. There we go. That's weirdly satisfying though. That looks there like that. I'll have to go and get a piece of press and seal so that I can put that over there afterwards. Sorry, I was AFK hit by... No, all good, Terrell, all good. That's, you know, all good. No stress. Okay, I'm gonna grab... What do I need here? I need... more scrap paper for a start. That over there. Palette knife. Palette knife. Another stencil. Whatever's on top of the pile. Apparently it's going to be this one. Or these 3. 3. That's fine. And if this is going to dry white, then I kind of want not white cardstock, I want coloured cardstock, so I think we'll go with black cardstock. Or maybe, well, actually, no, let's be all exciting and shit. These are all different colours. I was kind of thought I'd get out my trimmer to cut this, but I can't be bothered. So, I'll just go with scissors. It's fine. As long as it fits in the little sleeve, it really doesn't matter. Today has been a day. You are not wrong. I don't know whether it's a full fucking moon or whether the stars have aligned or something. It's just what is happening. I'm assuming you've finished your test? Or are you still going? I'm just cutting, these are just scrap pieces of cardstock that I have around, I'm just cutting them so that they will fit in my sleeves. Give me a little bit of variety with the texture paste. I'll go one of this one. There we go. I hope after all that it does actually dry white. It doesn't say dry as clear, so I'm assuming. I are done. How do you feel that it went? I know it was a very different experience. Oops. It's something that I've sort of been curious about, but too scared to actually try myself. Because I see a lot of my card making YouTubers and stuff doing their lives. It's over there, and so I've been intrigued, but I don't know whether it's just the ones I follow or what, but they seem to be a bit phobic of going over an hour. And it's like, yeah, I won't get anything done in an hour, so... Now, this stencil has a little bit of pixie spray still on the back of it. Somewhat impressively. I've not only sprayed this with pixie spray, but I've also tried to fucking clean it. And it's just like, yeah, no, we're just gonna keep the stickiness on the back there. Okay, fine. Then I go ahead and do something like this and it actually works out that there's still some left, so yay. You know, I just took off what was on the inside of the lid and it turns out that was way too much. Oops. Wait, I have a tool for this. Where's the thingy? Where's the thingy? Surely I put it in the box of stencils. There it is. Aha. Very different. Seems easier to go live, but unsurely. I know the test game killed my friend. Also get hitting my stream deck and switching to ABS to... Oh yeah, I saw that. Oops. I mean, it's muscle memory, you know? You're so used to having particular buttons to press. Which was like not the thing anymore. I took all that extra off and now I actually need it. Like that. And scrape the rest back into the jar. Because why waste it? That sucks on the stream itself, but the dashboard chat is a bit better. Huh. What? Why? Like, how is it? Like, what's... Is it just different on the dashboard? Do this without smearing it and without getting it all over my fingers? Probably not. I did get a little bit underneath there, but mostly good. That's more my own skill level rather than anything else that was going on. So we shall put that to the side somewhere. Where am I going to put this? You know what? I might get a shelf out of my... Oops. Another thing that I sort of jokingly refer to as my drying box. It used to be a dehydrator, and it stopped working consistently, so now I just use it as a fancy shelving box. And I'll put that over there. And inevitably be pissed off when I knock it off and end up with a mess everywhere. First, it's a bigger section of the screen. Good. The second, it's not wedged under to the side of the video in an awkward manner. That's fair. I've not ever looked at what that is. You know, YouTube. Stream stuff, so I got no idea. But that sounds cool. Bit of a problem with the frames though. That's the problem. Yeah, this is gonna be messy. Good, more mess the better. Go ahead and take that off there, because like I said, I'm going to use a piece of press and seal. It really is like having a jar of meringue. Very trippy. Now this one, I'm just gonna like pounce it on. Because the idea on this one is texture, so we actually want it to kind of stay a bit thick. Means it'll take 11 years to dry, but that's alright. I'm not in any hurry. Probably even didn't need to do this over a stencil, but that's going to be very textured. Here you get that's where you can see the stream better. Oh, good. I did hear the bit about you were saying that something about, you know, YouTube being video based, that they would be better at the compression, which is totally true. Oh my god, so much cat hair. Yes, when it comes to like bandwidth and resolution and shit like that, yeah, YouTube hands down. Oh, I shouldn't be doing that with that. Come on, let go. Let go. Very messy. I like it. What else we got? Smooth application, texture application, multicolored. Stencil over the cardstock, apply paste in various colours, and smooth it out for an even layer. So we're just going for like a gradient? By the sounds of it? I think for this one I will use the stencil butters because they're gonna, you know, they're already coloured. I don't have to worry about colouring it. Okay, I'm gonna grab the piece of press and seal that I keep threatening to go get and then don't. Kind of hoping I might. I do. Yay! Last time I used it, I had a piece left over, and so I just stuck it to the outside of the box. So I'm just going to use that bit. Should we just hide? Oh, yes! He does the YouTubes. He'd know. Press that onto there and close the lid over it. There we go. I forget who I learned that from. I think it was Amy from Prairie Paper and Ink. She puts a piece of press and seal over all her like paints and texture pastes and glitter glitz gels and all that kind of shit and stops them drying out. Good tip. Hello, what are we making? I'm currently working on... It's called a technique resource binder. It's a thing that was put out by a YouTuber by the name of Justine Hobie, and it basically runs you through like bunches and bunches of different techniques that you can use for... It's marketed for card makers, but really it's paper crafters, so like if you're like a scrapbooker or whatever, you could use it for that as well. Mixed media, a lot of it you can use for mixed media. All that kind of stuff. So I am just working my way through the binder. I'm currently on the page devoted to pastes. So I'm using a little bit of texture paste for some of them. I'm using stencil butter for some of the others. I could use the texture paste and add colour, but I have stencil butter that's already coloured, so might as well just go with that. So yeah, that's the plan. This is the binder. Oops. And I've done quite a lot of it already. Just working on this page now, the pastes. And just, you know, working my way through all of the different pages. I just did that one. I did that one earlier today. That one's missing because it's still drying, but the rest of them are done. Foiling, which I'll come back to another day. Embossing. Stuffing things, stuffing things, stuffing things. So yeah. I've got the vast majority of it done. Now I'm just doing the ones that I've been avoiding up until now. Cricket's mostly making mess. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not messy. Shut up. Interesting, so it teaches you about different techniques. It does, yes. And it gives you a little sample piece of each of the techniques, so you can refer back to it in the future, which is definitely something that I find helpful. Like, I can read things, I can learn things, I can put them in my brain, but then, like, later on, I'll, you know, to be going through and I'll be thinking, oh, what can I do? And I'll have all these things that I've, like, technically learned, but I will forget all of them. So if I have the book there to refer to, then that's good for me. I don't think this one's got any pixie spray on it, but we might be able to get away with it. Happy May the 4th be with you day. Hello, Evil 12 Monks, how are you doing? May the 4th be with you. Etc, etc. You know what my favourite part is of May the 4th? Which obviously wasn't always a thing, because Star Wars Day, well, I guess Star Wars Day thing's been around for a while, but wasn't something that I was aware of pretty much until I became an adult. Yes, favourite thing about May the 4th, it means that it's 2 weeks till my birthday. I'm good, how are you doing today? I'm good. I'm making a mess, and that always makes me happy. No, I don't want to put down too much, but I also want to make sure it is actually going to cover the thing. So just a little bit. This is another thing that I should add press and seal to, but I haven't yet because I don't use this stuff very much. I totally just put a little bit of purple into my blue jar. There we go, I got it. It's fine. Okay, can't wipe that one back into there because there's still purple on the palette knife, but hopefully sorta, kinda. Trying to get it to blend a little bit, which is a bit hard to see on the it's a bit hard to tell what's actually gone down onto the cardstock and what's only sitting on the stencil. Hopefully. Push that into there. Looks like it might have worked. If not, oh well. I have a similar look for sewing with the different stitch samples. Oh yes, oh that'd be good. Ooh, I used to quilt. Well, I guess I still technically quilt, but not for a long time. Actually, that reminds me, I did say I was going to make a quilt for my nephew. I've got 2 months, I'm sure that'll be plenty of time, right? But yeah, stitch samples, oh, that'd be so handy. Can't get the tape off. There we go. Get off. Well, it kind of worked. I think I did put a bit more blue down on the stencil than I did purple. But that's fine. There is a little bit kind of through there that's kind of in-betweeny sort of a colour, so that, Is it perfect? No. Is it good enough? Yes. It is sufficient. It demonstrates the technique, which is all I need it to do. And put that on the tray. Now we've added purple and blue to the white I've got going on my fingers, yay. Layering mousse. Add a layering stencil over top your cardstock, apply face, oh, that's with the, yeah, layering stencils with multiple pastes. Expanding mousse. Lay stencil over top of your cardstock, apply paste and smooth it out for an even layer. Remove the stencil, apply heat and watch it dry and expand. I don't know whether or not my thing is going to be affected by that. Watercolour. Add water to your paste and apply to watercolour paper with a brush. See if it works. Sure. Do I have a scrap piece of watercolour paper hanging about? I should. No, that's just the textured stuff. Come on, surely I've got one. I only need the one. Looking great. How do I really? Just, oh, really? I could swear I had one or two pieces left over from the last time that I was doing stuff with watercolor paper. I'm guessing maybe it got mixed in with my other white cardstock. I wonder if I could just use regular cardstock. That'd be fine, right? Yep, doesn't look like it. So regular cardstock it is. Although this is a heavy-ish weight cardstock, so... And I've still got a little bit left on the palette knife, so let's just use that. Little paintbrush that I don't care about. Actually, I should have put that down in here. So I kind of need to clean that off anyway, that's fine. seems to work. Not quite sure why I would want to use that rather than just actual paint, but gives me the option, I guess. Paint on clean surface, so creating that too. Oh, thank you, Taro. That's so helpful. Much helps. Be careful getting it all over your mittens, though. And then, just for the sake of interest, this is a really crappy paintbrush. I keep some cheap ones around for when I want to do like glue or whatever, so I don't have to use my good brushes. Ooh, the paper's starting to shred up. Good to know. This is the nude paper that I got, the hammer mill stuff. It's not rated for watercolour, I don't believe. Oh, mitten-shaped gloves. Aren't mitten-shaped gloves just mittens? That's one bit shorter to 3 glitter the colors. Oh my goodness. It's a collaborative effort. Just gonna grab a little smidgy out of the lid with the brush. I was a bit hesitant to use the brush, but I just want to get it a little bit kind of gradient looking. That in the watercolor sleeve. There we go. Die cutting. Apply paste to cardstock and let it dry. Die cut the dry paste for a unique look, station smooth. So I just need to take a plain piece and cover it with paste and come back to it later. Sounds like a plan. Why am I cleaning the tray? I do not need to clean the tray. I've got 100 of these fucking things. Keep the blue off of the palette knife so I don't cross-contaminate my colours. There we go. Okay. bit of purple. It's going to be way too much, but we'll start somewhere. I'm not going to be too picky about the finish. I was sort of tempted to get it really nice and smooth, but oops. Just want to get it so it's covering most of the things. I don't know what I'm going to cut out yet, so more room the better. That'll do. So put that aside for later. Oopsies. This paper is not made for moisture. It's some cheap shit that I got from Officeworks, and while it's mostly fine, it doesn't hold up to moisture well at all. Okay, so that's the die cutting one. Heat embossing. Lay a stencil over the top of your cardstock, apply paste and smooth it out for an even layer. Remove the stencil and dry, add embossing powder and heat. Ooh, okay. Do I want to do that on, like, texture paste? Or should I try it with the stencil better? Actually, I will go back to the texture paste because I have another technique there that's about using heat, and if I can't use heat, then I'll very quickly work that out. Definitely want to make sure my palette knife is clean for this bit, because I don't want purple getting up in my white texture paste. That would suck. I have metal palette knives and stuff somewhere, but I don't remember where I put them. I'll come back to the first two stencils that I used because they have texture paste on, and therefore it's not a waste. So many fuzzies! Oh my god, so many fuzzies. This is the one that I pounced on. And so all of the cat hair that was stuck to the pixie spray on the back has like come to the thing, and now we can see it all. Yay. Thank yous for the follow, much appreciates. I'm not super worried about this being smooth. if it can be sort of consistent-ish, that'd be nice, but if it's not, oh well. Riley gets home and sneaks into the chat. Hello, dragons! How you doing? Hope work wasn't too sucky. Sip of the beverage. And we get to see whether or not this actually does anything. So far it's looking like no. Ooh, there it goes. Never mind. Ooh, paint smell. Whew. Lovely. Let's not breathe that. Bit of like puffing and stuff, but it's not a lot, and it doesn't seem to be hanging around, so good to know though. Isn't that like under you need to help him sneak? Oh yes, much sneaks. Hey guys! How you doing? I be tired. Life be life like. Good. Because if it would be dead like, that would be sad. Interesting. Oh, I should have. Oh no. I made a mistake. I should have removed that from that piece of paper before I started drawing it. Oh no. Oops. I dabbed. Oh, that's very slimy. That's very slimy. Oh no. Mistakes were made. But, you know, science. It's mostly dry, and some of the bits, like you can see that one there, has kind of kept its... That one's got a little bit there, and... yeah. Seems to be a few little pockets where it's just kept the little air bubble that it had going on. Put that over on the thing. I think it's mostly dry, but I'm just going to put it on over there anyway, just because. So that is actually helpful because I now want to do... Did I already fold this over once? I did. Let's just go ahead and I'll grab this one that I had earlier and just do that. Just to give us one more side of thingamabob, because this is the last one for the pastes anyway, so... Heat embossing. Lay a stencil over it, apply the paste, smooth it out, remove the stencil, let it dry, add embossing powder and heat. I'm going to come in with this one again. using my highly scientific method of sticking it down, poking it with the end of a palette knife. Totes works. That's a another brick in the wall. It does. It's meant to be like woven, like braided woven, but if you look at it the other way, it's kind of herringbone. I've been a day off all sorts, but time to run. Yay! It's what is going on? Is it a full moon? Feels like today's been shit for damn nearly everybody. What is going on? It's like Mercury in retrograde or some shit. For the record, I don't believe in that stuff. I know that I'm a tourist for the point of having interesting conversations with people, but that's about it. Oh, and the Chinese ones. I are a snake. I are a Taurus and I are a snake. But apart from that, don't care, because I really don't think that the relative positions of some giant balls of gas burning billions of miles away has any effect on what happens on this tiny little blue and green marble in the middle of fucking nothing. But it is fun to have something to blame, so... Fucking Mercury. God damn it. There'll do. It's not Bruno's fault! Oh my god. No. No blaming Bruno. Bruno just, shows the future. He doesn't change it. So that one didn't go as well as the first one did, but that's fine. Put that down on there. Now it says on the instructions to dry it, so I am going to heat gun it a bit, but not as much as I did on the first one and make it all puffy and whatever, just to kind of hopefully maybe dry it out a bit. Just so it's not quite so liquid. Do. It's drier, but it's still kind of got a little bit of like tackiness to it. So that might be right. Let's have a look. Whoa. Oops. Let's go with bright purple. Because why not? Also, I'm going to need another piece of paper, aren't I? Yes. Although I don't know that I'll want to pour this back into the jar, we'll see. I don't think we'll get any of the paste coming off of there, I don't think that'll be a problem, but I don't want to end up with any of the paste back in the jar. But it should be fine. Oh, nope. Nope. That didn't work. Too dry, I guess? Still, I got a little bit on there, so rather than waste it, we'll just heat that up, see what happens. Gotta be a balance now, trying to get the embossing powder hot enough to melt, but not getting the paste hot enough to be all puffy. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that's pretty meh. That's a pretty embossing powder though. But yes, that's not a technique I'm going to bother with. I don't think that embossing powder is meant to be that sparkly. Interesting. Put that one straight into the thing because it's mostly dry. Right. Are my other ones dry? No. I'm gonna have to leave those. Oh, the paste one should be done though. This one. Yep, one's good. What's the shape for that? Pattern paper, there we go. Alright, that one can go away. So the patterned paper page is done. Most of the paste ones are like, it's on their way. I have to wait for them all to dry before I can actually add any more or do stuff. The only one I haven't done is the layering one, and I just can't be asked. Yeah, see, we did talk about it. See, exactly, there's a whole song about it and everything. That's why I've named him so no one would contradict me. I did! I totally contradicted you. Because I've actually watched the movie. Repeatedly. That DM is amusing. Right, so that means that pastes one is done and the pattern paper one is done. That's two! I've done two! Mostly, like I said, I need to wait for the paste stuff to dry and then do all the bits. That, like, die cutting and all that kind of stuff. One sec. Good lord. people just do not give a shit that people actually live here. I feel sorry that we would have sat there and listened to that and I said, oh, yeah, he would have. Aww. Did you watch that? You totally should. Yes. Yes. 'Tis goods. Also, that whole thing of like, you know, Disney expected people to relate to Isabella and ended up relating to Louisa. Yeah, I'm totally with them on that. But if I was ever gonna cosplay someone from Encanto, it would totally be Isabella, but it would be the dress right at the end. The one that the one that she you know, magic flowers into. It's like this kind of sort of a dark blue with like just splotches of color all over it. It's so cool. That would be cool. Yes. Yes. Because that looks awesome. And it's only in the movie for like 3 seconds. You see her like magic into it with her flowers, and then it cuts to like the end, and then there's the bit at the end with the photo, and it's like that's it. that's it. I would, but that's so, because fuck knows you'd never get me wearing pink. Gothabella? Wait, what? Spoilers! To put mittens on your earballs. I'm not spoiling. I'm talking about Disney. And their expectations, which were apparently wrong. It's okay. Like I said, that dress is on the screen for like 3 seconds. But I'd totally go with that one. Because it looks awesome. But anyways, what's the time? It's 10 to 4. Okay. What am I doing? I need to go to the post office before 5 o'clock because I have a parcel. Do I want to try and get any of this, more of this done, or do I want to end now? What else have I got to do? There's the Nouveau drops, which I've already done 2. The rest of them are pretty shit though. I'm not even a fan of Nouveau drops anyway. So like, meh. Haste is incoming. What else have I not done? Oops. What's this one? Spray techniques. Oh god, no. Although there is all like multicolours and shit. Ghost resist. Flick. Oh yeah. Creating cardstock spray. Cardstock. So solid colour form. Paper scissors. Multicolour layer. Stencil. And paper smush. Oh, I could do that one. I do need to have a break though. So I'll have a very quick break. Shell returns. I'm not sure that'll be enough salmon. Right. Sprays. Let's see if we can't get this done sometime in the next, I don't know, 40-ish minutes. Because, like I said, I want to go to the post office. It's not an urgent thing I need to pick up from the post office, but I don't like having stuff like outstanding like that. I just want to, you know, I know what it is, and so I know that I don't need to go and get it, but I just, you know, I want to know that it's sorted and just not have to think about it anymore. So, box. Box. Spritzy box. Now, am I actually going to have enough pieces of cardstock for this? Oh, I'm not. I only have 2! That's not enough. Yep, looks like that's all I had left. But, hang on. It feels like the thin stuff, but for this it's not going to matter. So, hopefully I can be totally cheaty and do all this at once. Yep. That's fine. It is very satisfying, I must say. Slamming it down like that, that's very, very nice. Oops. I think it's going to grow outstanding in their field, yes. First thing that came to mind. It just, I don't know, it just, yeah. And plus, like, going and getting it tomorrow before stream would be a pain. Potentially going and getting it after stream tomorrow would be a pain, because I stream like more or less like 10 till 4-ish. I could wait till Friday morning, but it just, I don't know, it makes my brain itchy. I just want to know that it's done. Also, I don't know if you saw my reaction to the picture salmon, but yes, that one. Like I said, it's on, like, there's that bit where she realizes she's, like, you know, flowers, and, like, makes it, and then another, like, 30 seconds later when they all come in for the bit right at the end. That's the only scenes in the entire movie that dress is there. It's on screen for, like, 3 seconds. And it's like, if I was going to, I've never cosplayed. Just would love to, but no. Haven't. Yes. That would be, that would be, I would like that. That would be cool. Paper towel. Soda paste can't start, spray achieved, yes. What colour? Let's use up some colours that I wouldn't normally use. I'd love to use purple, but I use my purples more than I use anything else, and I should really use, since these are for just little sample pieces, let's use like red, orange, yellow. So they are the colours I use the least. I don't actually know whether these ones need shaking. Do you need shaking? Shake well before using, yes. Even though these ones are ink based and not hybrids like the oxides. Maybe we still have the problem of the colour kind of settling. Oh, there's the metal oh, for fuck's sake. I found the metal palette knives. They were in the box where the metal palette knives would need to be. I'm fucking schmert. It's fine. Okay. Ooh. That's orange and yet it looks like blood. That's not reassuring. Right, let's get the my little tray thingy here. That feels mostly dry. I might get away with cutting that. We'll leave it for later. I'm gonna end up going to the post office looking like a serial killer. Covered in paint and ink and just, oh my god. It's fine. Multicolour blend. Spray with multiple colours while all the sprays are still wet. Consider warm and cool colours, don't mix colours that make brown. I wasn't planning to. Yellow and red. Why on earth is that one so splotchy? Go back to the yellow. That's kind of fun. Just let it drip all over the place. Let it do whatever it's going to do. That's that one. Embossed resist. I'll have to come back to that. Remove the bottle. Remove the nozzle from the bottle and tap the nozzle. Fix. Yes. Actually, let's grab. Didn't I get the salvaged patina? I did. So for this, rather than spraying it with the spray, you take that out and you just kind of, whoops, preferably get it on the paper. This would probably be easier to do if I wasn't trying to deal with a camera. Or, you know, avoid a camera. Probably still getting it on the camera. Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, no, I feel like that would have gone better with a paintbrush. But after what happened last time with the paintbrush, I'm not willing to give that a go. I think that's the thing that's meant to work better with pigment based, because they tend to be a bit kind of thicker. They're a bit more painty. Yeah, I could try it with them. This is going to be a bad idea. Eh. Didn't feel like that added a whole lot, so. Just put that to the side to dry. At least it shows off what the technique is. Creating cardstock. Spray your cardstock until a solid color is formed and the paper is saturated, let dry. Okay. Very moist. Probably not really the right cardstock for that, but... I'm just gonna tip that up like that and just leave that sitting there for a bit. There's so much spray on there. Oh dear. At least the paper towel's holding up alright. Multiple colour layer. Spray your first colour onto cardstock, let dry or heat dry, spray next colour. Oh, okay. Oops. It's fine. I think what I might do for this one is I'm going to use the yellow. A bit thicker than I intended, but that's alright. And then we heat gun. I think I've used these sprays before on this cardstock, and I think I commented last time as well that it went quite spotty like that. I'm not quite sure why. I should try out a different cardstock just to see. Whether or not that's the case. While I'm there. Actually, just the light, or is that? Might just be the light. I thought for a second that maybe I'd gotten some kind of. Actually, no, it is a little bit. Sort of a tiny little bit of a subtle ombre going on there. It's lighter at this end and darker at that one where it was sitting, you know, because it's like dripped down into the. Interesting. Oops. That's mostly dry. That over there. Actually, you know what? While I got the heat gun out, let's just. These do dry pretty quickly, but I've got the heat gun out for the sake of being able to put them into the book. That'll do. That was the first one. That was that one. I'm kind of tempted to try. Whoops. Try that that thing where I saturated it, and that it like dripped down, whether or not it did actually do some kind of ombre sort of a deal. That one actually turned out quite cool, considering I didn't use orange on that one at all. Emboss resist. Oh, the flick. You know what I'm going to do with this one here with the flick on? I'm going to get... let's grab a green. There's green. Whoopsie does. What color is this? Pine needles. Dark green. I'm going to try some more flicks. The fog twitch is rather kind of air while decoding the video area through it. Oh no! I forget which one that is. I'm sure I have it like noted somewhere. But yeah. Anyway, hi Mandy! How you doing? That one gets trippy. Oops. Oh, it's not having to do with the images. Yeah. Well, it was being stupid. Oops. I don't know what under there is gravity checking, but something's going on. Yeah, I did get to hang about in his YouTube stream for a while. That went pretty good. Oh, come on. I was kind of hoping that those splotches would kind of move a little bit. Too dry of a medium, probably. I bet you if I'd wet the paper first, that would have been cool. Kind of tempted to try that, actually. this one, I was going to do it with the salvage patina. I think I still will, just to see how those colours interact. Ooh. That went greener than I was expecting it to. Like, I fully realised that yellow and blue make green, but this colour, it's not a strong blue at all. That actually went a quite nice shade of green. Interesting. That's fun. That was the combination of those two. Nice. That's that one. Stenciling. Yeah. This is not gonna go great. But for the sake of completeness. I'm trying to find one that isn't in a sleeve so that I don't have to mess about with it. Hey, there we go. Pebbles. Pebbly looking doodad. Now this one doesn't have any spray on the back of it, but kinda just hoping that it'll maybe, if it doesn't run too much, then it might get away with it. What I might do is spritz it and then immediately take the stencil off and heat gun it. Out there. Oh, I smudged it. Fuck. Looked good right up until that moment. I might flip it over and do the back. No, I didn't just wipe the stencil off on my pants. What are you talking about? It's okay, they're my craft pants. I did kind of smear it again, but not as badly, so you know what, we're going with it. How are we going for time? Half an hour. Okay. I can get the heat embossing one done. Oh wait, paper smush. I forgot one. Hang on. and I need the box for this one. Well, actually, I might need the box for this one. The spray is still very messy. Plastic, 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 plastic. Oh, actually, you know what I probably would get away with? Little piece of go-between. It will do. Okay. As long as I don't do a full, like, pump of it, should be fine. Sort of, kind of, like that-ish. And you just kind of pounce it on like that. I wonder if I could sneak a little bit of yellow in there. Because that worked so well last time. Might be a bit much yellow. We'll find out in a second. Oops. Ooh, that's fun. Ooh, yes. Yes. That worked well. I'm just trying to get all of the and go for the plastic. Not that I need to, but why waste it? That actually is quite fun. I shall have to do that more. That'll do. And goes in there. And then what I have left to do is the heat embossing one. I need one more stencil. I should have done that one first, because then I could have done the spritzing over the top of it and it wouldn't have mattered. Oh. Ooh. Got one with, oops, kind of flamey looking ones, which means I can go back to using the orange. Yes, let's do that. A little bit of that. Not being super fussy about it, and get that out of the way. just go with clear, I think. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I've got some clear and sparkly. That'll do. At some point I'll probably, because this one's, it's a clear holographic. The embossing powder itself is clear, but there's some holographic glitter in it. I do have another container of another brand of it. I'll probably just end up chucking it in that container at some point. Because I've got this one, which I don't even know what brand it is. And then I've got, where's the other one? There it is. Ranger embossing powder holographic. That one, oh, that one's chunkier though. Oh, you know what, it wouldn't matter. Once it got mixed in, it probably wouldn't matter. Anyway, right. Let's get this heat embossed. Like so. And then I get holographic glitter all over myself, because that's how that works. And that box out of the way. Bring this box back in. Narrowly avoid hitting the camera, because I'm schmirt. Ooh. Stamp an image using the embossing ink, cover with embossing powder, any colour, heat powder until melted, spray over top. What I don't know is whether or not I need to, because the stuff on top of the embossing powder probably isn't going to dry, but it is still kind of sitting there. I don't know whether to... I can't heat set it because I'll end up reheating the embossing powder. That would be bad. So I guess I just need to leave that one alone until the spray that's on the paper dries, and then whatever's sitting on top of the embossing, I could probably just wipe off the extra. And it should be fine. I think I'll leave it. And just, you know, at least let the paper dry a bit. I can always come back in with a paper towel later on. Good idea. I've done 3 pages of my book! Yay! Did the paper, I did the paste, and I did the spray. I've only got 5 to go! Oh my god. I've got 5 pages to go out of... hang on. Out of 28. Out of 28 pages, I've got 5 to go. I'm nearly there. Yee. Actually, no. Hang on. Okay, so there's 28. I've got 5 to go, but there's one that I can't do because I don't have the supplies. So, it's kind of... I've got 5 to go. So I guess it's more like out of 27. I guess you'd say, because there's one that I don't believe I can do it. It uses a thing called distress crayons, and I don't have any distress crayons. Although, I wonder whether or not I could use the wax, that wax I was using before, because distress crayons are a water-based wax crayon, so like, maybe I could, oh, maybe. I'll have to look into that, because I don't know. Anyway, I need to go away now because I need to go to the post office. I've done as much as I can do. Still have to wait for those other ones to dry before I can finish them off. They're still a bit... Black Cat, what are you doing? Da da da. I'm not going to raid. I know that's naughty, I don't care. Needs to go. But, yes, be good. If you can't be good, be crafty. I'll see you guys tomorrow over on Creates. DST stuff, drops if you don't have them already. All that kind of thing. I shall be back here on Friday and should probably make a Mother's Day card. So, hopefully I'll remember to do that. But yes, thank you so much everybody for coming and hanging about, so I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your time zone. Catch you later.